Perpendicular lines have what we call opposite inverse slope. And in your language, what that means is if one of them is 2/3, the other one is -3/2. So opposite inverse means opposite means positive, negative. Opposite. Inverse means flip it. Like a flapjack. Okay? Opposite, inverse. Flip it and change the sign. For perpendicular. Parallel, same slope. Perpendicular, opposite, inverse. All right, let's do an example. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to 2x minus 6y equals 7? I'll give you a couple minutes to try it, and then we'll do it together. We want the slope of a line that's perpendicular to this one. So our answer is going to be a slope. It's going to be some number. And the number we get is perpendicular to the number that we get out of this equation. So first we're going to find the slope of that equation. And it is 1/3. Using my opposite of a over b that I just told you, we get that that equation right there has a slope of 1/3. You don't even use the 7. 7 is moot to this problem. Okay? What we want is the slope that's perpendicular to that line's slope. So now we're going to go down and do our slope perpendicular to that one, which means all we do is flip it and change the sign. Answer is -3. So we found the slope of the line that they gave us, and then we found our slope, which was just perpendicular to theirs. Okay? Graph a line that passes through 2, -1 and is parallel to 2x plus 3y equals 6. I'll give you a couple minutes, and then I'll show you how to do it. We know that the line is going to go through 2, -1. So I can put a dot there. We should have got that far. And we know that our slope of our line is going to be parallel. We don't know what our slope is, but we know that it's going to be the same slope as that line. 2x plus 3y equals 6. So to get our slope, we have to find the slope of that line, which is -2/3. Opposite of a over b. All right? So our slope is -2/3. And now to graph a slope of -2/3, the top number is up or down, depending on positive or negative, and the bottom number is right. So we're going to go down 2, right 3. Make another dot. Down 2, right 3. And you keep doing that enough times to where you're confident you got a good line, and connect them. There's our line. If you have a point and a slope, you have a line. And so at the beginning of the problem, we had a point. We needed to find a slope. In the problem before, we weren't asked to graph it. But if you're trying to graph something, you need basically a point to start and a slope which tells you where to go. Okay, we're going to do one more problem today. I'll give you a minute or so, and then we're going over the answer. So we need a point and a slope. We have our point for -3. We need our slope. So we're going to find the slope of the line that's perpendicular. Opposite of a over b, -2 over -1. That slope is 2. Our slope is perpendicular to that one. So we're going to flip it and change the sign. So our slope is -1/2. So we have our point for -3, and we're going to go down 1, right 2, a bunch, and there is our line.